I love sharing my family's history and how they arrived to San Pedro. It was the call that was made from my great aunt to my Nonu Gaetano, my mom's father. She called him, he was in Sicily, and said, "Come to San Pedro, there's fish to be caught here." And from there, my grandparents brought their 4 children to San Pedro, and they landed in this waterfront community where it was the water that brought prosperity to my family. My father ended up fishing for many years. My mother worked the canneries. My aunts worked the canneries. And it was the days that I would come home from school and my mom would have her white attire on coming off a shift at the canneries. And I said, "Hey, Mom, you smell like fish." And she would turn to me and said, "That's the smell of money." Those are the sacrifices that she made for our family. And that's our story. Then, as the fishing industry depleted a bit, my dad then turned to a prominent Italian family in town, the DiCarlo family, and worked as a baker for many, many years, over 25 years. And it was the hard work, the determination, the providing for the family that, I learned, my sisters and I learned from my father in working at DiCarlo's bakery. And that too was a permanent fixture in town where it sat adjacent to the local Eastview Little League, and we would play ball there and smell the fresh bread. And oftentimes my dad would come over to the field and surprise us with a loaf of bread, and it was just that community of hard work and determination, and really proud of the history. And it's my mom and dad really instilled in me the Italian values of faith, of family, of service, and not only me, but my sisters who are now teachers here in San Pedro. And to see the married into an Italian family, my wife Geraldine, also from a small town in Sicily. We're not cousins, though. We checked, but nonetheless, my wife is also a first-generation Italian-American, and my in-laws, my father-in-law worked the fishing boats for over 30 years, was the mast man, and he had the best eyes in the ocean that commanded the captain of the boat to where the fish was, and made a living off of the fishing industry.